Once the end of P3 started to get around, I saw Bortoleto when he crashed, and then Ollie Behrman when he was coming into the pit lane, he crashed. Qualifying as well, we saw Franco Colapinto, he crashed, who is probably going to end up getting replaced sooner rather than later. Somehow Max Verstappen managed to pull the fucking tractor that is the RB21 across the finishing line in qualifying into P1. I don't know how he did it, but all the way down in 19th was Nico Hülkenberg. Nico Hülkenberg is a racer who has been around since 2010. This man has had 239 starts, including this weekend at the Silverstone Grand Prix in Formula One. It was still like to keep an eye out for him. And then when the formation lap finished, we had a few of the cars that decided to pit to go from intermediate tires to slicks. It put everything out of place. Nico Hülkenberg was no longer, technically sitting last because you had these cars that decided to go into the pit lane and change their tires. And of course, one being Ferrari, who just always seemed to fuck up strategy one way or another. We had a few crashes very early. I mean, Franco Colapinto, man, didn't even end up starting the race. Liam Lawson ended up crashing out. Gabriel Bortoleto, he crashed. Isaac Hadjar, he rammed it into the back of Kimi Antonelli because he couldn't see shit by the amount of rain that was coming down. Safety cars were pulled out. And after one of the safety cars came out, as it was going back into the pit lane, Oscar Piastri decided to slam on his fucking brakes. And because he slammed on his brakes, he threw off Max Verstappen. And as Max Verstappen decided to try and get going, obviously his tires were way too cold because that's what Oscar was trying to do. All right, the reason why Oscar put on his brakes so hard is because he was trying to reduce the temperatures of Max's tires. Max Verstappen ended up spinning out. It put him some places behind, which then allowed Nico Hülkenberg, in order to push into his place out of fucking nowhere with like 35 laps into the race, this man speeds past Lewis Hamilton in the green. It was tractor v tractor, and this man just said, nah, fuck you, and came straight past Lewis Hamilton in his home race. But I do feel sorry for him to a certain extent for the fact that this man took 239 races, 15 years for him to finally get on a podium, and he gets a Lego trophy.